Hey, what's going on, beloved Earthlings? I am back with that Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle reading I promised you guys. Okay, so yes, let's go ahead and clear out some space with the Ganta. It's good to see you all again. All right. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Ganta. All right, yes. Clear that out. No reading is complete without our fairy bells. Hey, you guys, here's our fairy bells. I had the camera a little farther back, just like in the first reading, so that way we can see a little bit more. All right, so anyways, the cards that we didn't really get to read on, and they want us to read on these, the 8 manifestations of Padmasambhava, the lotus-born one, and Princess Mandarava. Okay, a Mandarava is a heavenly type of flower. It's a flower that exists in the mystical realm. Okay, so here they both are. Let's get a close-up of them. Okay, so you can see them both. All right, we got Padmasambhava. He was a great teacher in the Tibetan lineage. Oh wow, look, I just opened right up to it. Well, there we go. Yeah, open right up to it. Okay, here we go. You guys can see I've opened right up to it. So here we go. The 8 manifestations of Padmasambhava. Card 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. The lotus-born one. A great teacher is a treasure. Seek to find one. We were talking in the Buddha Tarot about a teacher and about finding a great teacher or being a great teacher. So here we're going to have a look. They just wanted me to pull a card out. Okay, so the wheels are turning on that. The wheels are turning in your favor. That is what the Buddha Tarot has to say. And oh boy, that just leads into another quick reading too of what's going to bring you up and what's going to bring you down a little bit later. All right, so Padmasambhava is an archetype. We're going to hold him up there a little bit closer so you guys can see. Hopefully there's no glare. Okay, there we go. Padmasambhava is an archetype. An archetype embodiment of the accumulated knowledge, wisdom, love, and power of the Buddhist tradition. But he was a human being, born in India in the 8th century. He brought Buddhism to Tibet, traveling there by foot, and built the first Buddhist monastery there at Samye. He is the founder of the Nyingma school of Buddhism. I hope I am pronouncing that correct. I'm sorry if I'm not. And is lovingly called Guru Rinpoche, revered teacher. He is represented here in the various energetic states he takes as a teacher in his first and future lives. He transforms his approach to each situation in order to best teach in whatever way is needed for different students and different times. Expedient means is taught in the Lotus Sutra. Expedient means. Okay, now we're teaching with memes, expedient memes, and memes are teaching really fast. Okay, we're teaching according to the time and the students. The central figure is a portrait of the monk king of Zahor. Below, he is represented as Guru Shakya Sangye, wearing the 3 yellow monastic robes. Okay, let's hold this up closer. I hope you guys can see this. These two are about the study of sutras, religious writings. At the top left is his manifestation as Chakrasamvara, in embrace with his female practice partner consort. In paintings, he is usually represented in that position. like this as Urgyen Dorje Chung, another version of a bodhisattva in embrace. However, this tanka's iconography was changed according to the commissioner's teachings instructions, a common practice to make a tanka most relevant to a practitioner. Below him is Pema Gyalpo, the Lotus King, portrayed in a cremation ground as a cremation ground dweller. There are Buddhist practices done in cremation grounds because they are places where the line is thin between this world and the world of spirits, gods, and ghosts, many of whom are called upon for various reasons. Opposite him is King Lodin Chokshi, the wise seeker of excellence. At the bottom middle right is the monk Nyama Odzer, or Sun Rays Guru, another cremation ground practitioner. Below the central figure and to the outer sides are 2 wilder, wrathful manifestations. Guru Sungye Dredok on the right, whose name means one who teaches with a lion's voice, trampling on any forces harmful to the Dharma, and to the left, Dorje Drolo, subduer of demons. He is flanked by 2 of his 5 consorts, the ones most revered for their contributions to Buddhism, Majik Labdron and Mandarava, on the left and right respectively. Now what's crazy is that both of these cards came out at the same time, okay? Card 39 and card 11, Princess Mandarava, okay? They came out at the same time. You guys saw it in the draw from the last reading. So now we're going to go to Princess Mandarava. A Mandarava is a type of heavenly flower that exists in another realm. And there she is, Princess Mandarava, first wife to Padmasambhava. Okay, so here she goes, Princess Mandarava. I'm going to hold that up kind of close to you guys. Hopefully I'm close enough. Mandarava was the first consort of the famous adept Padmasambhava, the great 8th century Mahasiddhi, who was a wild man, okay? A wild man who teaches through wild enlightenment. She was an intelligent, beautiful Indian princess, bookish to a fault, interested only in scholarly study, learning and teaching the Dharma. Her father, the king of a province in northeast India, let her devote herself to study of all the sciences, arts, and teachings available in her time, and by the age of 13 she had mastered them all. At the age of 16, her reputation had spread throughout China and India, and she began to receive many suitors. But her inclination was towards spiritual growth rather than the worldly life of a royal wife. She pleaded with her father to let her take vows to become a Buddhist nun and remain a spiritual seeker. He eventually relented, giving her a palace and 500 ladies in waiting to live with in a heavily guarded enclave. And then her life took another course. Padmasambhava, the enigmatic Mahasiddhi of the time, spontaneously appeared within her compound and began teaching. He must have been mesmerizing. She became his consort at the age of 16. A consort is a partner with a tantric master that a tantric master takes on in his work. It's not just a love match, as the couple uses their union to further refine and understand the energy of enlightenment. But her father was so enraged that she had decided on what he thought was a worldly life after all, having spurned so many politically advantageous suitors that he attempted to burn Padmasambhava on a funeral pyre and imprisoned his daughter in a pit. Padmasambhava emerged unharmed. A lake formed where he had been sent to be burned alive. Because of the miracle, Mandarava's father consented to their union and accepted Padmasambhava and her path as one devoted to spreading Buddhist Dharma. She is often painted as Padmasambhava's side, along with his other primary consort, Yeshe Seolgal. Okay, let's have a good look at those. Okay, here's Padmasambhava and his 8 manifestations. Here is his very first wife, his very first consort, Princess Mandarava. Okay, this is some divine union that came up, and both of these two are very, very, very powerful teachers of their time. Okay, despite their age difference and all that, you know, the culture was different at the time. You know, this is like, you know, 1,000 years ago, you guys. You know, so, you know, culture was way different at the time. Their culture is different. So, you know, please have an understanding of the teachings and such. You know, in today's society, yes, things ain't quite going to be like that. Okay, but back in the past, things were different. You know, and especially in the royal life, boy, you know, their rules were way different. Okay, so, you know, very, very interesting. Tibetan culture, Buddhist culture. I love this stuff. Man, I love this stuff. Glad I grew up a Buddhist. All right, we're going to look into we're going to do another a Buddha Discovery deck, the Osho Buddha Discovery deck. Okay, they wanted me to do another one of these today to go along with this reading, to make this a separate reading for you guys. Let's see what we have. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. If you determine your course with force or speed, you miss the way of the law. The Dhammapada of Gautama the Buddha, circa 500 BC. Let's read that again. If you determine your course with force and speed, you miss the way of the law. Okay, and that goes along with today's, with the bonus card for today's Dharma Wheel. Okay, heading with force towards that 9 of jewels, trying to stuff all your jewels into that vase forcefully. You know, just moving, really focused, right? Okay, but maybe sometimes your focus can be too forceful. So here, let's see what Osho has to say. Existence is available in all its beauty and benediction only to those who are living in a relaxed way, not with force, not with any speed, who are those who are not rushing, running, who are not ambitious, who are not at all engaged in some not yet future. It is available to those who are at rest, at home with the present moment, so relaxed as if there is no other time. This moment is all, and that relaxed state, Tao opens its doors. Buddha's name for Tao is Dharma. In English, there is no real synonym for Tao or Dharma, hence it has been translated as the law. It is a poor word. The law does not really indicate the meaning of Dharma. Dharma means the nature of existence. Dharma means the harmony of existence. Dharma means that which holds the existence together. Dharma means the universal interconnectedness. It is a multidimensional world, tremendously pregnant. To call it the law is to reduce it to a one-dimensional word. Woo, boy. Osho's dropping some of that Zen truth today. I like that. I agree with that. I hold that. I like that. That's cool. Okay, so, okay, but then in other ways, you know, it's like, yeah, it's a limited way of thinking still. You know, we could go to, like, from the Nietzschean school perspective, and that would just completely blow away what Osho has to say, but I'm not going to go that route right now. All right, so anyways, the Buddha Tarot was talking about what's going to bring you up and what's going to bring you down. They're like, yo, let's do a little extra reading for everybody. I'm like, all right, cool. So what's going to bring you up? What's going to bring you down? The first card that comes out is a what's going to bring you down card. Woo. What's going to bring you down? Okay, and here's what's going to bring you down is not paying attention to your health. Okay, neglecting what your mind is trying to say. There's a battle going on between your mind and your body's like, yo, you need to do this, and your mind's like, man, I gotta do this, fuck that. And your mind's like, yo, you really need to do this now, and your body's like, no, I gotta do this instead, leave me alone. And your body's like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna shut down on you. That's what's gonna bring you down, is not listening to your body today, you guys. So for the whole collective, listen to your bodies, okay? Like in the Gemini card, it said, you know, it was a temperance. It was about watch what you eat, okay? Listen to what your bodies have to say. Your body's going to speak to you, and if you don't listen, your body's going to speak to you in a very demonic or malevolent kind of way, and it's going to bring you down, okay? What's that meme that's going around? It's like, it's about taking care of your health now, you're going to pay for it later. Something like that. I can't remember it. Shit, okay? See, my mind is even babbling. Okay, so that's the what's going to bring you down. We still have a, that's a lot. Okay, so we're going to sit here and like kind of shuffle until we get a what's going to bring us up. Oh, look, there's a what's going to bring us up right there. Bam. What's going to bring us up? Overcoming anger. Okay, so, ooh, maybe it's your anger issues that are causing your health to go down. Wow. Okay, you guys. So, also, you know, one of my friends who passed away from cancer shows up. Her name is Michelle. And she was like, yo, it was my anger that actually brought my health down. She's like, I could have done better with my cancer and lived longer had I not been in such an angry state. I was, you know, I allowed myself to get angry because of, you know, my belief system towards myself and towards others. And now that I've passed over and I've cut the angry snake off at the head, turned the wheel and looked at, you know, everything from that perspective of being dead, she's like, oh shit, the anger really messed me up. You know, she's like, I have ruined a lot of friendships. I really hurt a lot of people. I had a very angry nature, and, you know, and she says she's sorry. And, you know, she's, man, fuck, Michelle, I fucking totally understand, girl, because, like, yeah, you know, I'm an angry ass myself, and I've ruined a lot of relationships with my anger too. You know, so for that, I'm sorry. You know, so how's your anger bringing you down? How's the Vasuki, the angry snake, going to bring you down? Okay, so what's going to bring you up is defeating that angry snake. Call in your Garudas, the healing birds, the birds that come in, and, you know, the half bird, half man, and they come in and they kill those angry snakes without warning, without hesitation, no mercy. Okay, so call in the Garudas, and they will show up in the form of a bird or a flock of birds. Okay, anytime you see a bird that shows up, that's a Garuda, especially if it's like something that's way extraordinary, out of the ordinary. Okay, that is Garuda showing up. A bird's like, hey, hey, look at me. Okay, that's a Garuda. If you get a flock of birds in your yard, and you don't usually have a flock of birds in your yard and they're doing something, that's a bunch of Garudas coming in to help you out. Okay, so, you know, what kind of spirit team do you have working for you? What kind of seeds have you planted to get all that kind of help? Okay, you planted a lot of seeds, and they have been, you know, coming to fruition to help take out these angry snakes that are coming at you. So continue to plant those seeds to overcome the angry nature within, and you will not be brought down by your health. okay? Do not ignore your health. Do not ignore what your body's trying to say. We have this person talking to their doctor, so maybe your doctor is giving you some advice and you're not listening to it, and it's going to bring you down. Maybe because you're mad because the doctor told you some shit and was like, hey, you know, this is what's going down, and if you don't stop right now, you're going to kill yourself. Okay, or maybe some health professional or somebody who's really close to you said that, you know, somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about, because this is a doctor and a patient, okay, and they said something that maybe you didn't like, okay, and it caused you to be angry, okay, and then and for that you're doing a shutdown, a mental shutdown. You're not listening to the advice. This is a specific message for somebody possibly, okay, so listen, okay, listen, you're getting that advice that's coming in. Do not get angry at it, okay, cut the angry snake off, okay, and look, okay, look really deep. This is the 7 Wands. This is a battle card. You don't want to be battling your anger, because all it's going to do is bring you down, and it's going to cause your health to go down. It's going to cause your mental, physical, emotional health to go down. Okay, and you don't want that to happen. You're going to become really, really cold instead of nice and warm and hot. All right. Also, this could be your passions just getting way out of control. Okay, it's starting to get way out of control, and you got to cut them off. Cut that snake off at the head. You know, cut its head off before it strikes, before your passions strike, and cause you to go from a 7, 8, 9 to a 10 of lotuses, which is actually really bad. Okay, and that's that other wheel card, and it'll start turning the other way. All right. So what's going to bring you up? Controlling that anger. What's going to bring you down? Allowing it to overcome you and take away all of your health points. All right, you guys, that was cool. Thank you so much. Okay, really glad you all joined in. We're going to do a quick. We're going to overcome some angry snakes and block some shit, okay? So, everybody look at the mandala. Iti me, iti me, iti me, ati me, iti me, ni me, ni me, ni me, ni me, ni me, ruhe, 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 sta, hesta, hesta, hestu, hestu, he. Removing all angry snakes from your life, removing all that do not need to be from your life, okay? Using mandala magic. Using some of the mandala magic that my mother raised me in. All right, I love you guys. I will see you later. Catch up with you for the next Dharma Wheel. Thank you for hanging out for this extra bonus reading. It was a pleasure. It was a definite pleasure. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, not chicken grease, because that's kind of gross, but peace, love, and all that stuff. See you.